What is up, everybody? This is your boy Is Nefarious, and I am here for another episode of Saints Row. This will be our fourth episode. Saints Row, as you know, is a Premier Madden League series following the New Orleans Saints. And as you can see here, we got a new cover photo, a new thumbnail photo with Alvin Kamara being the headline, and a nice little picture of the New Orleans waterfront view of the city. So, nice little picture there to work with, and a nice little cover that we changed up to. Let's dive into the action. As you can see, week 6, we are taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars are coming off a tie with the Panthers in this week. As you can see, they're 1-3-1. New user is Chums, the Saints user from last Madden, so he's a little familiar with the Saints, and he's having trouble adapting to the Jaguars. I don't know if it's just the way the team's built, but he's having a little trouble adapting to them. Um, as far as the Saints, we're 2-3. Big loss last week to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I believe, and hopefully we could get a win this week and get us back to 500. Let's dive right into it, and we'll figure out exactly how we did. All right, so we're diving right into the first play. No kickoff this time. Alvin Kamara hits a nice big spin move. It ends up getting near midfield, and then it leads to a 3rd and 12 after a couple bad plays by New Orleans. Here comes Drew Brees right over the middle to Traquan Smith, and a nice catch there, and is also a face mask. So that sets us up in great field position, but we are unable to capitalize, and we end up kicking a field goal on this first drive from the Saints. Here comes Jacksonville. Like I said, Chums is trying to figure out this offense, having a tough time on a 4th and 4, going for it, and we're able to actually stop him. So we get the ball back in great field position. But it only leads to a field goal. As you can see, our nice long field goal is Will Lutz going to be able to get it, and he's able to put it through the uprights, but there's a flag on the play. Roughing the kicker by the Jacksonville Jaguars, giving the Saints a second chance. Let's see what they could do with it. We got Michael Thomas running a little in route that he's going to sit down on. Drew Brees finds him. Nice little play setting him up in red zone. Let's see what happens next. We got Drew Brees in the I formation. Single back formation, excuse me. And Alvin Kamara, after running into his lineman, is able to get into the end zone for our first score of the game, 10-3. Marcus Davenport jumps over a offensive lineman and hits Nick Foles. Nice little play by Marcus Davenport for his first sack. And Drew Brees, right away, same thing, gets sacked. But we end up in the red zone or close to it here. We're looking to get something going. Tries to hit it in the end zone to Michael Thomas, but unfortunately that was picked off, heading the other way, and the Jacksonville Jaguars are set up in good position. Only down 10-0 with a big pick, so good job there. But they were unable to get really anything after that. So here comes the Saints in the third quarter, start of the second half. We get the ball first. Ted Ginn gets out of the end zone, runs it to the 25. So pretty much we get no benefit from running it out. Leads to a Will Lutz field goal again. Is he able to hit this one? Yes, he puts it right through the uprights, giving us a 13-0 lead. No roughing the kicker that time, so luckily for the Jaguars. Here comes the Jaguars. Hits Marquise Lee right over the middle. Nice little gain there, setting him up in Saints territory. Nick Foles looking again. He has somebody up the middle. It's DJ Chark. Hits him up the middle, and DJ Chark gets into the end zone. Nice little play there by Nick Foles and DJ Chark, giving the Jacksonville Jaguars their first score. And then for the extra point, it is wide right. Unfortunately, it unable to hit the extra point, leading to a 13-6 score. Let's see if Drew Brees could get something going. And he gets sacked by Calais Campbell. Nice sack there. Really bad offensive game. You're not seeing a lot of offensive highlights. Neither team was really able to get anything going. But there's a nice little throw and catch there to D.D. Westbrook from the Jaguars and Nick Foles. Next play, here comes Marcus Davenport for a second sack of the game. Nice little sack there, setting up a long field goal attempt. And he's able to put it right through. Nice kick there, giving him a 13-9 score. And Drew Brees gets hammered on that play. Here comes Jacksonville again, once again on a little screen. Corey Grant's got a lot of speed to burn. He's going, and he gets tackled. Nice little tackle by Alex Anzalone. Way to not give up on that play and way to track him down. Here comes the little sweep move. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get into the end zone, but he's set up in good territory, just on the 6 yard line, right outside the 5. We'll see if they're able to punch it in from here. Not on the first play, that's for sure. Under 2 minutes to go, so they really need to get something in here. A field goal won't do it. They need a score, and the Saints defense is looking big so far. Here comes a 3rd and goal play. Let's see if the Saints defense is up to it. All right, it's going to be a flag. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get the play off, setting him up on 3rd and goal at about the 5, just outside the 5. Let's see if they're able to get a little screen pass to DJ Chark, but that is read and taken down immediately by Alex Anzalone. Here comes a 4th and goal. Do or die here. They need to really get something going. They do have all 3 timeouts, so hopefully they're able to stop the Saints if they're not able to score here. Let's take a look to see what they do here. It looks like he might audible. He's taking a look. I don't think he likes what he sees, so he audibles. Maybe he just reversed the play. We'll have to see. But he audibles. The defense audibles as well. And he's looking. He throws a high pass into the end zone, but nobody's home. So it's a turnover for the Saints, but they're able to get the ball back. Here comes Nick Foles looking to make something happen. He's reading over the middle, and Demario Davis undercuts that route for a pick and seals the game for the New Orleans Saints. So your final score is 13-9. As you can see there, not a great offensive game from either team. Saints were lucky enough to take away the win. And we're going to actually give the player of the game to a defensive player with that 13-9 victory. Marcus Davenport, 6 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. So he's going to get the player of the game. Not many choices when it came to that. It was either him or Alvin Kamara, who had a rushing touchdown. But since the defense held strong, we're going to go with a defensive player and Marcus Davenport. So congratulations to him. Good win for the Saints, and hopefully we can string some more wins together. But let's dive into some team stuff here. What I want to talk about today is actually contracts. So this is a current screen, and these are all the players that we really have to think about. Drew Brees, we're definitely going to re-sign. He's going to retire as a Saint. Ted Ginn, we possibly will re-sign as well. Haven't really made the decision on that. Then we got Eli Apple, who's going to be a cornerstone of that defense on the opposite side of Marshawn Lattimore. So he's definitely going to get re-signed. We're going to have to look at our cap situation to really see who's staying, who's going. David Anyamada. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. David Anyamada or whatever, he might be on the chopping block. He might be somebody that we let walk. We do have Sheldon Rankins, and we're running a 3-4, so he would be a good depth piece if anything, but I don't know if we would keep him for that. Then we got Von Bell, who we might re-sign as we try to develop CJ as a strong safety. So we might re-sign Von Bell. He's still young, 24, decent enough at a 76, so he might be back. We get Ken Crawley, not really a stable, not really a corner that's a part of the starting lineup or really sees a lot of playing time, but he's a good depth piece that we could re-sign for the right price. Zach Line, Andres Pete is probably going to get re-signed. We need to make sure we keep a decent offensive line. 73 is actually a decent offensive lineman in the league sometimes, so we'll keep him around. Teddy Bridgewater, not so sure if we'll keep him around. We'll have to take a look at the quarterback situation. Right now we got Kyle Allen, so maybe we do keep Teddy for one more season. or maybe we just roll with Kyle Allen if Drew Brees gets hurt next season. But we might want to keep him around because even if Drew Brees wants to sign, this game's funny like that where you'll sign Drew Brees for a year or two and he'll retire right after the season. So we gotta pay attention to that. So Teddy Bridgewater might be somebody that needs to stay just to fill in until Kyle Allen is actually ready. Then we got AJ Klein, not really needed. Dwayne Washington, Austin Carr, Justin Hardy. I mean, we got a bunch of depth pieces after that. We'll probably re-sign. But well, let's take a look at Drew Brees and see what his demands are. They're saying a salary of 12.8 million with a sign-in bonus of about 21 million, just shy of 21 million. So he wants a $33.7 million cap hit, leaving us with 28.3 million in cap room, I believe. Let me lower this and see exactly what happens. Yeah, so it's updated. That cap room's updated after we pay him, so we'll have 28.3 million to play with if we resign Drew Brees for next year. Um, Maybe we add some stuff as far as the QB retirement package or QB re-sign package. That's a hefty price. Hopefully, we could get him a little cheaper. Um, we don't know what he's gonna decline to as well, so I might actually wait until the off season, see how bad he regresses and all that, and we could possibly get him at a cheaper price. As for other guys like Eli Apple and Von Bell, they're younger, so I could sign them now, and hopefully they don't get even better over time. So I might want to sign them now. But Ted Ginn, Drew Brees, and guys like that I'm re-signing that are older, it's better to wait till off season to really re-sign them because hopefully the regression hits and then you get him for a cheaper price depending on how bad the regression is. You don't want to sign him while he's a 92 overall and then regression and he ends up at 88, 87 and you're paying 92 overall money, if that makes sense. But we'll probably wait to re-sign him. Eli Apple, we're definitely gonna offer right now. Let's see what he wants. We'll try to lowball him right away. He wants 5. Let's give him 4.5, and then 2.25 of a sign-in bonus, and we'll see. We'll see if he takes that. He's at 33. Get him a little closer to what his fair offer is. 5-year contract. You know what? He's going to be a cornerstone, so I think I'm okay with a 5-year contract. He's got everything you want. He's got speed. He's got all that. So 5-year contract, I think I'll be good with that. But I might want to try a 4. So we'll bump up the signing bonus a little bit for him to 3. And we'll give him 5 and 3 since we want. We'll actually give him 4.5 and 3. So we'll see if he accepts that. We'll find out. So awesome, he accepted right away. So we got him signed for 4 years. I don't really want a long contract on this team unless it's a star like Alvin Kamara or Marshawn Lattimore, who I know are most likely not going to get moved, or I'm not going to get sick of them. But Eli Apple already re-signed, so that's a good sign. And we'll do Von Bell right now. Now Von Bell, I'm giving him 2 years. He's not getting 4 years from me. We'll keep it 2 million, 1.6 signing. Alright, so he does not like that offer, so we'll have to wait until next week and see exactly We'll bump up the numbers a little bit, but I do not want to sign him for 4 years, especially when he'll be a backup after 2. So just want to sign him for a couple years, if that. And we'll do Andres Pete while we're here. And then everybody else I'm gonna have to think about and really go into. Andres Pete wants 3.5 or 2. You know what? He could get exactly what he wants. All right, so he likes the length, but we need to work on the numbers a little bit. So we'll try to bump that up a little bit. Definitely want to sign Andres Pete because he'll leave a hole in the offensive line. Maybe we draft some people as well. But that's about it for today. Like I said, we're gonna wait for Drew Brees, and I'll probably stream it and make an episode out of it when it's time. But that's our contract situation. We have a lot of cap space, but Drew Brees is going to take up a big chunk of that if he doesn't regress and if we can't get him for a cheaper price. And hopefully we get some freedom and free agency to pick up some studs for us on defense to really hone this team together and get them to a whole nother level. But that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you continue watching, and I'll see you later.